Welcome once again to the Zach Carpenter Coach Show here on the Bear Network. I'm your host, Gary Omby. Each week we try to bring you some information about the Bear program and with Coach and some players, and Zach Carpenter's here today and let you introduce the two young men you brought with you today.
We got senior Keandre Butts with us and junior Andrew Walker.
Glad to have both you guys here. Had a tough game last night against a very good team who was better than us last night, and could be a team we see down the road. Andrew, tough game last night. Shooters, they've got the shooters. And,
yeah, they do.
And we were talking about this a little bit. You know, you got to get in their face.
Yeah. When you're playing a team like that, you really got to push up on them and make them drive the ball instead of letting them get into their shot motion. And we didn't do a great job of that in the first half. I thought we did a much better job in the second half. Now, they hit 2 big threes in the second half in timely.
Yep.
You know, a tough time for us. We were making a run, and they were able to come down and hit a couple threes. But I thought we did a much better job in the second half defensively.
Well, I asked you, who was it last week? Hunter Fields. Do you have a hidden talent that Coach doesn't know about? Because found out that he was a drummer in the church. You sing, you play instruments, you...
Not very musical, but I don't really know. I mean, I play golf, but she knows that, but that's about...
No hidden talents?
No really hidden talents.
Oh, come on, man.
I can dance. No, I'm joking.
Well, there you go. There's one. How about you, Keandre?
Yeah, I don't have any.
You guys into gaming?
I play a little bit.
Are
What do
you
you
good
play?
at it?
What do you play?
What's your
Play
game?
Call of Duty, really.
Madden,
You any good?
college football. That's 25.
Do you have a team you like to follow in college? I mean, a favorite team?
Tennessee.
How about a favorite player? You have one like even in the pros or?
I mean, okay, when he played at Tennessee, I loved Jawan Jennings. He's really fun to watch. I love his energy.
How about you, Keandre? You have a favorite team you like to follow?
Not football, but basketball. I used to like OKC where Russell Westbrook played, but now my favorite player is starting to turn to Amin Thomas. Plays for the Rockets. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Well, there you go. That's some pretty good people, you know. Pretty good people there. Coach, what do you take away from last night's game? Another game with them. That's twice. At least by 15 here and by 8 last night, you know, and we could see them again.
Yeah, you know, we're going to learn a lot from this game. You know, offensive rebounding, they had 15 or 16 offensive rebounds, and that killed us. You know, giving a team that efficient offensively, extra possessions, you got to cut those type of things out. You know, we did a much better job in the second half of taking care of the ball as well. We only had 2 turnovers the second half. First half we had 9 turnovers, which led to them getting some easy buckets. But, you know, the way we responded after the second quarter, which the second quarter was awful. Mm-hmm. You know, we've got to do a better job in the second quarter. But I was really proud of the guys, how we responded after that, because we could have easily just, you know, given up. But they didn't. They kept fighting and all the way to the end. So.
Yeah, we were up 5 after one period and down 14 at halftime, and then come back.
Yeah.
Got back even with them almost, and then, like you said, they had a couple of good, big, important 3-pointers that just break your back. You know,
they did. They had some mid ranges too, where you know we're there contesting, and they made some tough shots. They did. You know, hats off to them. They were able to make some tough shots, and but we've got to eliminate the mistakes to where those tough shots aren't as big.
Yeah.
You know, especially that second quarter, man. When you get outscored by 19 in a quarter, that's tough to bounce back from. If we can figure out a way to, all year long, it's been the second quarter that's gotten us. Mm-hmm. We got to find ways to be able to sustain what we do in the first quarter into the second quarter and have carryover to that.
Well, another great crowd. We've had some really, really good crowds we played in front of here recently, like down at the Chat State. A great atmosphere there. McMinn County, we had another great atmosphere here, and then Walker Valley last night. Of course, you know there's going to be a lot of folks there, and it's fun to play. Guys, it's got to be fun for you guys to play in front of the big crowds, you know, rather than a gym that's basically empty, you know, sometimes. But
yeah, we've got a chance to play in some big atmospheres, and I mean, I feel like that's going to really prepare us for maybe like district and region and sub-state and getting to state. So it's good for us.
are you the last of the Walker clan? Because we've had, I mean, your sister sitting out. She graduated from.
She's in her 5th year at Tennessee Tech. So she's got.
That's Anna, of course, we're talking about.
Yes, sir. And then Alex is a freshman, and me and Austin last one. So.
And Abby.
Abby, yes, Abby's a junior in college. So.
Was your mom and dad, were they sports people? They play sports?
My dad played sports, but my mom wasn't very athletic.
I think your dad did because he's big old tall, you know.
Yeah, he played football and he played football. That's
Yeah.
it, so.
Did he play at Tennessee Tech?
No, he didn't play in college.
Oh, he didn't?
I'm gonna tell your mom you said that.
She'll agree with me.
But they met at Tech, I think, didn't they? Is that where
Yes,
they met?
yeah, they met at Tech.
I think they told me that once before. I knew your dad had to be a big old Bruce kind of guy. Keandre, you got a brother here who's injured right now.
He's
Oh, he's
kinda
back.
okay
Oh, he's back.
yeah.
Last night he was back. He played last night.
I must have been taking a nap last night. I mean, I don't know. But well, good to have him
He's
back.
got two
then.
brothers here.
Who's the other one then?
Deontay Lindsay,
What grade's he in?
sophomore.
Sophomore. But you're a senior. All right. Any more others besides that's coming up, later on? I mean, is he the baby?
No, I have 2 other brothers and a sister by my dad.
Yeah.
They're in like elementary though, so they have a while till they're in high school.
Okay. Well, you never know. You play other sports here?
Track, I do that. I do
What
high,
event do you run in track?
I'm doing the 200 and high jump this year, and I'm gonna try out pole vault for.
Pole vault.
Yeah, Lee told me if I could get 13 feet, I could get an offer to there. So, trying
How
to
many
get
feet
that.
can you do now? What's your best?
Probably like 8, but I mean, I just started, so I mean, I find that good enough. I feel like I can get it though.
Well,
That's a lot of technique in that, isn't it?
Yeah,
oh
that's
yeah,
what I
I'd
struggle
say
with.
it probably is. I know I can never do it. And golf is your only other sport here? You don't play baseball or anything, do you?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, we've enjoyed watching all the members of your family and enjoyed having your family around here and supporting our program there. It takes good families, Coach. I know we've got a lot of good families here with our
It does. It does. There's
programs
a lot
and,
of tradition, a lot of former Bears that have their families come through the program.
Yeah.
So it's a proud tradition around here.
people don't realize, but it's the people like that behind the scenes that help out with so much stuff, getting
Yeah.
things done when you need it and running, making trips for you to do things and helping out there in every way. Let's talk about what you got upcoming here in your schedule. You're off this Friday, and then let's go through your schedule again.
So Monday, we are at Silverdale. We've already played them twice. We played them at home, first game of the year.
Yeah.
Met them in a tournament, and now we're going to their place on Monday. Then we turn around Tuesday and play a very good chat prep team.
Yeah, check prep.
They're tough. They're athletic. They're deep. So we'll have our hands full there, and then Friday we back at it in district play at East Hamilton.
Yep. And then finally, we beat back home on the 28th. That'll be a Tuesday game with Oodwall in another district game. This season is rapidly going down. We're going to go to Howard. We've played them here. Then we got Cleveland come in, East Ham, and Knox Catholic. And one of those, when will our senior night be? A Knox Catholic game?
I believe it's the Knox Catholic game.
Okay.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
My wife's happy about that.
Well, she's a big fan. I saw her there last night with the kids, so giving all that support there. What do we need to do? I ask you this a lot, but what do we need to do what are you most concerned with? What do we need to get rid of, or what do we need to do that we're not doing now, I guess?
Guarding the three-point line. That's been a thing with us here recently where we've just allowed the teams we play have good shooters.
Yeah.
We can't allow them to get into their shot motions. We've got to do a better job of staying in front of the ball so we don't have to get in our rotations. Obviously after last night, we got to do a better job of rebounding. We got out-rebounded last night, which is something that typically we're on the other end of that. We do a pretty good job of crashing the offensive glass and controlling the boards, and we didn't do that last night. So there's always room for growth, but I like where our guys are at. They're competing every day. They're working hard. I said it before. I think we're trending in the right direction. You don't want to be hitting your stride midseason. You want to be hitting it going into tournament play, and I think we're heading in that direction. Just the strides that we've made since Christmas till now. Very proud of where we're at. Obviously, you're never satisfied, but I like where our guys are at right now.
Well, there's always, as you say, room for improvement, no matter how good you think you are.
Yeah.
You can do just a little bit better. And building depth, I know last night I was looking to box score. You played a lot of guys last night. It's good to see that. And Terrell Golson, he's a freshman. Mm-hmm. He's gotten promoted from the JV. He plays someplace JV, but he's come in and give some quality minutes too when he's in there. Some other youngsters have as well.
He does. He's come a long way. He's really good defensively. Mm-hmm. We're still trying to bring him along offensively, learning the plays, just to where it's more of a natural feel to him as opposed to having to run a set, running our motion and knowing all the different options out of it. But he's doing a good job of coming along, and I think he's got a bright future ahead of him.
I was looking at the stats. Caden had 22 points last night, 7 boards, and he even fouled out late in the game there.
Yeah.
Trying to stop some guys there, but he's playing well. We had 14 out of Ram Taylor last night, and Ram's over 1,000 points now, and I'm sure he'll have a presentation for a 1,000-point ball here in the near future at one of our home games there. So it's been a fun ride so far, and you got Tyrese had 12 points last night. 3 guys in double figures, and I think that's the 3 of averaging double figures.
Yeah, it is.
All year
It
long,
is.
but- And Andrew's coming in there, and you get more rebounds. I don't know how many you had last. I didn't even look, but had 7 rebounds last night. You're not the biggest guy out there. How do you look to see where the ball's going to go based on the shot this guy's making, or you just get inside there because you're in there with a tall timber, fighting for your life?
I think I just know, like, I'm not the most athletic, I'm not the most tallest. I just try to give it my all, and like when somebody shoots a shot, I'm just running in there and trying to get the ball. So yeah, that's about it.
Can you take Anna on a game 1-on-1?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
He had to think about that one.
Yeah, there it is. We've got to make sure Anna sees it, But yeah, Keandre, what would you like to be better at for the team to be successful? I mean, personally, taller. I know everybody wants to be taller, but what do you need to work on? Your skill set.
My communication, I struggle with that a little bit. I'm a really quiet person, so the communication talking is out of my comfort zone, but that's what I got to get out of.
Well, you got to get them out of the comfort zone. That's.
I tell him all the time, you got to be comfortable being uncomfortable, and that's
Yeah.
an area
Oh, that's a good quote.
not only that he, like, as a whole, we struggle to communicate, and that causes defensive breakdowns, and that's something that we've got to get better at. Just talking, communicating, so that we know where we're supposed to be at. We know that we have help. We know if we're in a switching package that we're switching off on the right guys and we're staying on the right guys. So that's an area that's another area as a team we have to improve at.
Yeah. Well, I watch you. You get pretty animated on the sideline, and I see. We just talked with Kobe a little while ago, and Nate. They're out there always trying to figure out what help you do too. And I asked Kobe the question. When you call timeout, you 3 guys will huddle up. And my grandson thinks y'all are telling secrets. That's what he said. They're making another secret, Papa. What are you looking for, or asking them, or getting input from them for?
Just seeing what they see. Are there any? Do we need to switch any matchups that we have? Do we need to change what we're running on the offensive end? Any substitutions we need to make? I'm one person. I have 2 eyes. They got.
That's why you have assistants.
Yeah. So I'm just asking their input on anything they see, anything we need to change up. So I have a great staff. They're throwing recommendations at me all the time. I may not always use them, but no, they do a great job of seeing things that I don't see.
It's like I was telling Kobe. It's like Damon said, I need coaches that will disagree with me and see different things, because if they don't disagree with me, I don't need them.
Yeah.
He said, if I'm going to make all the decisions, I need new, fresh ideas or something.
Yeah, I don't need yes men at all.
Right.
I need guys that are going to bring fresh ideas and have a different perspective, and I think I've got a good staff that does that.
Well, next week, 3 games. Monday night at Silverdale. Tuesday night here with Chattanooga Prep.
Yep.
3 boys games beginning at 4:30.
Yes. We're
And
on
then
freshman, JV, and varsity.
Right.
Yep.
Then we'll be at East Town in the district game next Friday night, the normal schedule with 4 games set, I'm sure. There.
Yeah.
But you guys have a good run next week. Stay injury-free, of course, and we'll see you next week.
Yes, sir.
For Zach Carpenter, I'm Gary Orman. This has been, sorry to call you Hunter Fields, Andrew Walker, or Drew as we call him, and Keandre Butts. We appreciate those guys missing class time to be here today, but it's advisory, so it's okay too. So, till next time, so long for now. God bless, and go Bears.